Another President Trump priority, the border wall, is now dividing Congress. Both sides digging in their heels on the money to pay for this, as we are just days away from a possible government shutdown. ABC 15's Melissa Blasey is monitoring all of this in the Satellite Center this afternoon. Melissa, what can you tell us?
Well, today President Trump is making his case on Twitter to Congress and the nation, not focusing so much on illegal immigration and the border wall, but today focusing on illegal drugs. Here's what he had to say. The wall is a very important tool in stopping drugs from pouring into our country and poisoning our youth and many others. If the wall is not built, which it will be, the drug situation will never be fixed the way it should be. President Trump insisting some money to start building the wall must be in this week's federal funding bill, but Democrats, even some Republicans, are fighting it, and it could be the sticking point that forces a government shutdown this weekend, even though the president made his big campaign promises saying that Mexico would pay for the wall.
This is not a new thing. He talked about this, that in order to get the ball rolling on border security and the wall, that he was going to have to use the current appropriations process, but he would make sure that that promise would be kept as far as the payment of it.
Now, a lot of people questioning on whether the wall would be a good return on investment, whether having undocumented immigrants living in the U.S. would actually be less costly than this very long wall. We'll talk about that at 6 as well. At 6, we have Republican Congresswoman Kyrsten Sinema talking about what she is willing to pay for as far as the border wall and other security. Back to you.
All right, Melissa, thank you.